Good morning and welcome. It's Arthur Baird at Global Derivatives 2011. I'm here with Massimo Morini, Head of Credit Models and Coordinator of Model Research at Banca IMI, and also a Professor of Finance at Bocconi University. I have a couple of questions for you, Massimo.
All right.
What do you think were the biggest missing links and biggest drawbacks in models that the past crisis has revealed for us?
Well, I think that actually the past crisis has revealed that in some areas of finance we had really little thinking about the real-world implications of our modeling assumptions, little consideration of the consequences on the global bank business of a bank. And model validation, unfortunately, was too often just a formal thing, while there was not really asking ourselves what can go wrong with models, when we should stop trusting our models, which applications should we avoid, because very simplified and unrealistic models can even go on for a few years, but they are also very liable to break down suddenly in a time of crisis or simply when something new appears in the market. And the calibration to which we gave so much importance does not eliminate your model uncertainty.
Right.
And efficiency, another issue to which we gave a lot of importance, is really important. I mean, computational speed is important, but computational speed coupled with a lot of model uncertainty can create very large and dangerous exposures.
Understood. So, with that understanding, what do you think will be the most important advancements in quantitative modeling that we should now work on?
Well, I actually think that the crisis also had some very positive points in terms of things that we actually found out. For example, we have realized how simplified was our representation of interest rates. In our model, there were generic floating rates, while we have found out that the real payoff of interest rate derivatives is linked to objects like LIBOR,
right,
which is computed and generated in a rather complex way that, for example, can create basis between LIBOR with different tenors.
I see.
And then we found out that the way we discount should be actually linked to the way we make our funding. That was very important. We also found out the importance of liquidity. And when you start talking about liquidity, when you talk of credit risk and of correlations, you also realize, which is something that we are rediscovering, how many asymmetries there are in finance. There cannot and there must not be a unique price. So I think that the biggest challenges that we will have in the next years to stay on something specific, something very important, will be understanding the basis. I mean, the basis you can have between different tenors in LIBOR, or the basis between different term structure, or the basis between CDS and bonds, or the basis between CDS quoted in different currencies, because so far actually we call the basis what we do not know. We see a spread that we do not understand and we call it the basis. I think we should be really able to understand also quantitatively why the basis is there. And finally, on a more general term, I think that we must become able to build our model differently, to build them from a real deep understanding of the interactions between our mathematical tools, our mathematical assumptions, and the real working of the markets.
Very well. So still, with all that advance, I'm sure we will miss something. What do you think will hit us the worst in the next couple of years? What is the next big unknown challenge that might come up?
It will be probably a new basis that we will not understand.
Right. Very likely so. Agreed. There you have it, Massimo Morini at Global Derivatives 2011.
Thank you.